Hello, and welcome back to Couch Opera Live. I'm Magda.
And I'm Jill. We acknowledge the traditional custodians on the land on which we are meeting, the Whadjuk people. We acknowledge and pay respect to their continuing culture and the contribution they make to our city, our region, and our country.
Thank you, Jill. I can't believe that we're already in October and in episode 4.
Yeah, seriously, this year has gone by so fast.
It really has. It's crazy how fast it's gone. Well, episode 4 is going to be a real banger.
We've got some opera, art songs, some music theatre, and we've even got some classical crossover.
Please remember to support all the artists by donating to our GoFundMe page. The link is down below in the description box.
Okay, so first up, we are going across to Wollongong, which is a bit south of Sydney, and we're going to meet mezzo-soprano Nicole Mealey. So similar to episode 3 with Genevieve Dixon, Nicole is also exploring what dating is like in a socially distanced world.
That's much better. Well, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy my performance of Mozart's Voi che sapete. And there we go, back to normal, minus the quarantine pyjamas. Well, next up is the wonderful Magda Lisek back in Perth. And today Magda will be performing for you from Mozart's The Abduction of Seraglio, Blonde's first aria. And in this aria, Blonde is attempting to thwart the unwanted advancements of the lecherous Osman. So now performing Blonde's first aria, please welcome the wonderful Magda Lisek, and goodbye from Sydney.
Durch Zartlichkeit und Schmeicheln, Gefälligkeit und Schätzen, erobert man die Herzen der guten Mädchen leicht, der guten Mädchen leicht. Doch mühr ich es befehlen und Potenzanken plagen und Potenzanken plagen. Macht das in Wenigkeit, so niemals treuen weicht. Macht das in Wenigkeit, so liebt als treu so liebt als treu entweicht. Durch Zartlichkeit und Schmeicheln, Gefälligkeit und Schätzen, erobert man die Herzen der guten Mädchen leicht, der guten Mädchen leicht. Doch mir ist es befehlen und Potenzanken plagen und Potenzanken plagen. Mach das ein wenig tagen, so liebt als treu so liebt als treu Durch Zärtlichkeit und Schmeicheln, Gefälligkeit und Schätzen, der obert man die Herzen der guten Mädchen leicht.
Jill, where are you? Jill, I need you to help me with something. Can you please do my dress up? Jill, are we live? Yes. By the way, that was the gorgeous aria Durch Zärtlichkeit und Schmeicheln from Mozart's Escape from the Seraglio. The character Blonde is in a bit of a pickle and tells Osman that he cannot have his way with her and that there is a proper way of winning the heart of a good maiden.
Our next artist is Louise Keast, who's currently in Melbourne. Our friends in Melbourne have been experiencing some of the strictest lockdowns here in Australia, so we were so excited that Louise was able to join us for tonight's episode.
Hi Jill, Magda and everyone watching Couch Opera Live. My name is Louise Keast.
And I'm Alex Byrne.
And we're really excited to be sharing an aria with you today. We're here in Melbourne on a very windy day and we thought we would record for you Song to the Moon from Dvořák's opera Rusalka.
Duše zgasni, ať se tož bomenkož budí. Mězičku, nezasni, nezasni,
Are you okay, Jill? Do you need to talk? Because we can stop the live stream if you need to talk.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
You sure? Yeah? Okay. What happened?
I was just trying to watch Outlander. I just love a man in a kilt.
Well, as long as you're okay, Jill.
Yeah, I'm fine, I'm
great,
fine. We
yeah.
can continue with the show. Alright, so next up we have Elora Ledger, who is singing from her apartment in Sydney, returning with a gorgeous German lead.
Talking about apartments, Sarah Jackson has recently moved into a new apartment in Perth, and she's going to be singing a really fun musical theatre piece.
just moved deep to 14G, so cozy, calm and peaceful. Heaven for a mouse like me, with quiet by the leaves, full pets are banned, and parties too, and no solicitations. Window seat with garden view, a perfect nook to read a book, lost in my Jane Austen when I say it isn't so, not the flat below, from an opera wannabe in 13G. I'm not named some cantata Wagner's ringing Traviata. My first night in 14G, I'll put up with Puccini, brew myself a cup of tea, crochet until she's finny, 8:30, not a peep, except the clock tick-tocking. Now I lay me down to rest, a comfy bed to rest my head, yawn a stretch, I'm almost home well. To wake my shadow, now the girl upstairs wakes me unawares, blowing down from 15G, her reveille. She's gotten like her name is Ella. Guess who answers a cappella? Doi, 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 doi. Doi, 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 doi. I'm not one to raise my voice, make a fuss or speak my mind, but might I query, would you mind if, could you kindly where'd that come from?
Of the population loves a tenor voice, there are some individuals who think otherwise.
Our next artist, Timothy Nunn, is just that kind of person.
Hello, my name's Timothy Nunn and I'm a baritone from Sydney. Now, recently I've had a few coachings and at the end, for some reason, they've all seemed to say, you're going to be a tenor. So, didn't really sit too well with me, and I thought couch opera is the perfect opportunity to write the score. So Bradley Gilchrist and I will be performing I'm Glad I'm Not a Tenor by Ben Moore.
All the good tunes go to tenors. In the opera world it would appear that tessitura can alone ensure a gorgeous melody that people long to hear. Well, I'm not hooked on nessun dharma, and to prove my case I'll now perform a little song to make it absolutely clear. I'm glad I'm not a tenor, as anyone can see. They're Philistines and drama queens, and rarely over 5'3". Yes, I'm glad I'm not a tenor. Why would I wish it so? To have to try to sing so high when it's so nice and comfy way down low. Yet since my first voice lesson, I've heard you've got the stuff, but higher scales each session whenever high enough. So I'm glad I'm not a tenor, but people aren't convinced. They say the things I've said to you and nothing you like. Tenors get the good tunes. Well, I am here to say that's just not true. Take this tune which you'll agree as an awesome melody. Tenors can argue, rant, and hiss. No tune of theirs comes even close to this. Hear how it modulates. What joy this noble tune creates. And it's only one of so many greats, all for the baritone. Why would I care to sing a tenor part at all? With so much music at my back and then you've got tunes for baritone is strong. You just can't go wrong. Let's move along to those wondrous fairy anthems, beautiful as any tenor tune you can name, and the thrill as the rhythm changes makes you think of how truly strange it is that some baritones wish that they had led tenor lives instead. Let's skip ahead to Wagner, the man who saved the day. His tunes could never go astray, for they may simply know bravo Figaro, bravo bravissimo, bravo Figaro, bravo bravissimo, fortuna, 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 ore allora. No! Please. I'm glad I'm not a tenor. I'd never sink that low. But one admits some tenor hits are sort of, well, agreeable. And so, the only thing to say is, Vincero, Vincero.
Hello, my name is Christopher Robin Sapp. I currently live in New York City, and I am thrilled to be a part of this episode of Couch Opera Live. Now, I'm going to pass you over to my former colleague, Eimear, to tell you a little bit about the duet we're going to be performing for you.
Hello! So I'm coming to you from my home, which is in Perth, Western Australia, and Chris and I have seized the opportunity to sing together once again, and we'll be singing a duet from Stephen Sondheim and James Lapine's musical Sunday in the Park with George. And this duet is entitled Move On, and it falls towards the end of Act 2, and it's this beautiful moment that reunites the characters George and Dot, whom we haven't seen together since Act 1. And although they're no longer together, they have this profound and prevailing love for one another and still have such a great influence and effect in each other's lives. When the duet occurs, this version of George is struggling creatively, and Dot appears to him and says, it doesn't matter what you do, just as long as you do something, as long as you keep creating and you keep living and you keep moving forward and you keep offering the world art, because the world needs it and will be so much better off for it, which is a sentiment that we can all resonate with, I think, especially now.
It's good to see you. Not that I ever forgot you, George. You gave me so much.
What did I give you?
Many things. You taught me about concentration. At first I thought that meant just being still. But I was to understand it meant much more. You meant to tell me to be where I was, not some place in the past or future. I worried too much about tomorrow. I thought the world could be perfect. I was wrong. Enough about me. What about you? Are you working on something new?
No, I'm not working on anything new.
That is not like you, George.
I've nothing to say.
You have many things.
Well, nothing that's not been said.
Said by you, though, George.
I do not know where to go.
And nor did I.
I want to make things that count. Things that will
I did what I had to do.
What am I to do?
Move on. Stop worrying where you're going. Move on. If you can know where you're going, you've gone. Just keep moving on. I chose and my world was shaken. So what? The choice may have been mistaken. The choosing was not. You have to move on. Look at what you want, not at where you are, not at what you'll be. Look at all the things you've done for me. Opened up my eyes, taught me how to see. Notice every tree.
Notice every tree.
Understand the light.
Understand the light.
concentrate
I
on
want to move
now.
on. I want to explore the light. I want to know how to get through to something new, something of my own. Move on, move on.
Stop worrying if your vision is new. Let others make that decision. They usually do. You keep moving on. Look at what you've
Something
done.
in the light, something in the sky, in the grass up behind the trees.
Look at all the things you gave to
Things I hadn't looked at till now, flowered in your hat and your smile, and the color of your hair, and the way you catch the light, and the care, and the feeling.
Come from you, then it will be new. Give us more to see.
That was a wonderful socially distanced performance, Eimear and Chris. One in Perth and one in New York City.
Well, I think we're all getting used to the new COVID-19 normal, but we need to remember that even though some artists are creating within the new normal, the industry hasn't recovered and artists are still struggling.
We see this with big companies like the Metropolitan Opera in New York having to cancel their whole upcoming season, and all the remaining staff has had 70% pay cuts. And here, Opera Australia recently made massive cuts to its staffing and cancelled its season.
With these cuts happening around the world, young artists like us can't even get a start. So your support is truly needed and appreciated. So please donate to the Couch Opera Live Episode 4 GoFundMe page.
We would like to end tonight's show with a beautiful moment of tranquility with our first artist from New Zealand, Sophie Morris, singing Nella Fantasia. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you for our Christmas special.
Hello, my name is Sophie Morris. I am in beautiful New Zealand, and I am here to perform for you a song about peace and humanity. This is Nella Fantasia.